We are live, man. We are live. What's up, everybody? We're out here at Sellers Lake. Has not been a fire morning like I expected it to be honest with you guys. We got here right at 5:30 launch. Sorry, guys. Lines in at 6 o'clock, and man, missed a few, John. Missed a few, bud.
Yep, I've missed a couple.
I was deep in some pads, trying to do some frogging. Got blown up several times. I don't know if it's that big of like a floating worm through the pads. And bro, I got smashed on one. It was about 18. Took me under. Got wrapped up in the grass, and man, couldn't get it done. And John's actually kind of near me. He's in big fish territory right now. He's in giant land. Guys, I'll be honest with you. Like for Florida, right now we have cooler conditions. I got 88-degree water temperatures. Man, honestly, I'm just kind of like just fan casting like a floating worm type deal and just kind of just hitting it in open water. I was able to get a 14 on, and then just landed, guys. It just landed a 23 1/4 freaking tank. So it's on the board if you guys want to go to Fishing Chaos. Look at Greg Nosar versus John Fuchs. But man, there's no rhyme or reason to this bite, John. What do you think?
Oh,
Oh, you got one?
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, I was shocked that we couldn't get a bite, man. Early, like right at dawn. I mean, I threw a popper, and I got smashed on popper, but I think they were smaller bass, man. So right now, I think the way to go is just kind of like throw a floating worm around this grass, man.
Yeah, this bite is not happening. This morning, it was just there was like no action at all.
Yeah, nothing on top. It was kind of weird, but it was kind of like I was fishing A1 yesterday, which is down in South Florida, and I was telling everybody like the bite down there. I mean, like you would expect a bunch of blow ups and like a bunch of big fish kind of up on top, especially early. It just wasn't like that, man. And it started fishing deep. Like we're starting a shaky head deep, man. And it seemed like all the fish were kind of in these holes, you know. But might see that again today, man. Again, there's no rhyme or reason why that 23 was sitting right where it was. I mean, it just I don't know. She swallowed it though. I can tell you that. But I thought it was a bowfin. We're not used to having those big 23s in Virginia, man. You know what I mean? What's up, guys? What's up this morning? Michael Thornton, Oliver, or Olivier. Let me just say that. What's up, guys? My boys from Virginia, man. Let's go. Let's go. Try to do some work, man. Represent Warhawk Nation down here, man. Taking on the Master right now in Florida. John, I think like just like yesterday, dude. I think our bite's not going to pick up till like maybe 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just kind of like a tenor rock bite,
So those of you guys don't know tenor rock. John, go ahead and talk about what tenor rock, how to, what tenor rock is, and then basically, what do you do to fish tenor rock, man, to be so dang going successful out there, bro?
Listen. I mean, when I first, started fishing there, I started on Lake A and B. And, I met Danny again and Doug and Conrad and Sherman, pretty much my whole team. And they'd give me little advice for this and little advice for that, and some stuff I figured out on my own. Um, Little areas that I have figured out on my own. Um, I don't know. It just, that butterfly a couple weeks ago, I just found a magical little spot, and I got right real fast and real quick in a hurry.
Yeah.
They school up down there, and if you can find a school of them, yeah, you can put up 100 quick. But at the same time, it's Florida. They could be lockjaw. I've put up 103 at Tenor Rock, and then very next weekend do the same thing and only throw up 40 inches.
I got one on. Oh, that's gonna measure.
That floating worm still?
That floating worm, bro. I don't know. I think it's gonna be short. Yeah, that was a little bit more aggressive, man. That was a little bit more aggressive. Let's see here. We're gonna be short. It's gonna be like 13 and a half. So not gonna work that time, man. But all good. Yeah, man. It's hard for me to be in Florida like this and just learning how to slow down, man. You know what I mean? Like it's well, I guess when you have 90-degree water temperatures, man, you gotta slow down, dude. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
slow
you
down.
have to.
You know, it's
That's
not my
one thing
style.
I've learned. You got to slow down.
Yep. So, and I don't like throwing the sissy wand this early, man. I like power fishing, but dude, it just wasn't happening this morning. I gave it a good hour and 15 minutes. It just wasn't happening this morning, bro. You know,
Oh,
so
I
you got to
did
do what
too. You see what I got in my hand? I got the 060 wine in my hand too.
Well, you got to do what the fish tell you to do, man. Like you said, I mean, the bass were not like busting top. They weren't
Nope.
chasing bait. They weren't, schooling up, out in the middle, I mean, so that means to tell me they're down deep in this grass or they're down in these pads, and they just seem to be, just hanging close to like bottom, or structure. So I don't know, man. They certainly are not active up on top at all. You know what I mean? So, which is
Yep.
disappointing because I really wanted to see this massive. I mean, you look, guys. Let me show you kind of like. Let me just stand up and I'll show you guys what we're looking at here in terms of um, what we're fishing. So you can see. I mean, this is a big old pad field here, and usually you see them popping and all that stuff. There's some grass right there. That grass patch is where the 23 was caught. But you can see like some stumps, some wood, some pads. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful lake, man. And this back here is known for some big bass. And so, you just got to it's kind of like a milfoil underneath these pads right here. There's like a line of milfoil that goes out and some coontail out here too. So, basically I'm just kind of working this edge right here, kind of like open water. And, up in here, like the sporadic grass line, some stick ups and stuff like that. Man, I mean, honestly, they've been more of the open water, and basically you can see. I mean, there's only like 2.5, 3 feet, but there's like little cuts and channels and stuff like that through this place. So, um, you know, we'll give it a little bit more time in here, but I think we're gonna have to run and gun, man. I think we're gonna have to go out there and run and gun, and maybe try some areas out and get some water covered here, man. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I'm not going to sit here and dink and dunk all day long, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
So
won't
I
either.
think this lake is full of big fish, man, and you know we gotta roll, man. you know,
Yeah.
so dink and dunk. I told John there's a section of the lake I've never fished. I really want to go try. You know what I mean? So just see what it looks like. See if we can get in there. So, but we'll see. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Scott? Again, out here in Sellers Lake in Florida. Trying to do our thing, man. I'm gonna make one more pass through these pads, man, deep. See if they moved up. Morning, let's go. Absolutely. We're trying to go. We're trying to get it done. John, let me ask you a question, man. You came from Indiana, right? What was the hardest part about coming down here, man, and trying to learn how to Florida fish? I'm sure it took you some time, man, but as soon as you got it, man, you got it, right?
It did take me some time. I came down with the same equipment I was using up north, and yeah, that just did not work too well in my favor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was breaking off because, up north, I'm used to, a big bass up north, it's 4 or 5 pounds, even 3-pounders when you're in some of them local derbies
Yeah.
are good fish. But we're more inclined to the deep, clear water, fishing for smallmouth, with tubes and drop shots and,
Right.
Stuff like that. I come down here, like I said, I tried the same stuff, and some stuff they wouldn't even look at it, and other stuff, I mean, like my line was too loose or light.
Right.
I was throwing 12 and 15-pound tests, and
Getting
you do
smashed.
you do that down here, you're just trying to get your feelings hurt.
There's no doubt about it, man. What's your biggest bass down here, man? How big, inch wise or pound wise, have you got?
24 point. I've got two that are 24.75. One weighed 9.4, and the other one weighed 9.2.
Nice. So you caught them in post spawn then? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 24.75 at Harris, and it was right at 10 pounds. So yep. Yeah, man. But she was fat. She had shoulders to her, man. She was pre-spawn for sure. That was a big fish, man.
Yeah,
Super fun, man.
that 9.4 was a pre-spawn bass because I pulled her out from underneath a dock, and yeah, she was thick.
Yeah, for sure.
I've had my opportunities, I believe, at a couple that were uh over 10, but
Like you said, they
angling,
break your heart. They break your hearts
oh
down here, man.
man, they're 10 pounds for a reason.
That's it. You're exactly right, man. No doubt. They know how to shake a hook, man.
Yes, they do.
Drives you mad. Drives you mad, man. One thing I love about this place is, I mean, not just Sellers, but I'm talking about here. You know, it's very Potomac River-ish. You know, it fishes so well to my eye because you have a combination of pads and grass, and you just you have to just fish like I do back home, man. I mean, I feel like I'm fishing for snakeheads right now, like in the middle of this pad field. Um, you know what I mean? I'm thinking like this big old snakehead's going to come up and just engulf this thing, you know? But hopefully this time it's a freaking bass. But you never know, man. Out of here, dude. You never know what you're going to get out of here, man. But I don't like finessing, man. This early, but man, like I told you, like you got to fish what the fish are telling you, man. You know, like after an hour of frustration and not catching, you know, or having a good solid bite on a frog, you know, it just made no sense. I mean, again, they're just not hitting the top. You got to go kind of subsurface, you know.
Yep.
And as I said, I mean, I think that kind of decision does matter, man, and it certainly helped with that big fish. But I think we're going to have to go even deeper today, dude. I think we're going to have to go down, like, try to find these fish like 7, 8, 9 feet, you know.
That's why I marked that hydrilla. We went over or grass this morning in like 15 foot of water, all them patches. I was back there just waypointing them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw those too, man. That offshore hydrilla. But yeah, I mean, these bastards are going to try to find cooler water. I think, you know.
Yep.
But they might not be there now, but they will be there today sometime. For sure. I don't remember all this grass being here last time I was here, John. You know, this grass was moved up quick. Usually it's pretty open. It's got kind of like a more deeper pad structure, but now it's kind of full of grass and pads, which again I'm kind of used to at home. But it's hydrilla. This is more like coontail. So it looks like. Here, let me show you. Let me show you stock of it. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a thin, wiry, fluffy type grass, but it's not all the way down the stalk. You know. I was introduced to pepper grass yesterday. I've never fished pepper grass. That was down in A1 down in the Everglades. That's a pretty cool area. I'll tell you one thing though, Florida needs to work on their cell phone coverage, man. There's no rhyme or reason why that area should not have cell phone coverage. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Should have cell phone coverage. John, I'm waiting on you to catch a fish, man. People are just like, kind of hanging on by thread. Let's go, man.
Oh, trust me, it ain't from lack of trying. I can promise you that.
Let's go.
Only one I've caught was like 10 inches long.
I know. Hey, so let's talk about your season, man. Let's talk about the Copperheads, man. What's the chat been like, man? Now that you guys are 2-1, I mean, you guys have started out, with a nice win at home, and then went on the road and won, and you were down at Murray, man. What was the chat like after that Murray win?
We were all pretty stoked, Main thing is just trying to get some road wins because we can win at home.
Yeah.
Just like I said, getting a road win is huge in this league. If you can't win an away game, then you're probably not going to make the playoffs.
That's true, man. That's so true. You need at least one, right? Out of 4, but I mean, preferably you need 2. But I guess like for you guys, you guys are finishing your season and every game's in Florida, so that has to bode well for you guys. But the one game I'm looking at is, and I'll be honest with you, I think they're concerned about it, is Coosa. Dude, I mean, like, not kind of put the cart before the horse. I think that's one of like your last games of the season. You guys could be facing each other head to head, and it could be for the freaking division title. You know what I
mean? If that happens, I feel for them.
Now you guys are going to be down in Okeechobee, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
and
that's going to be tough.
We've already got the people picked out, and they are absolute hammers on Okeechobee.
Oh man. Yeah, I was driving by Okeechobee yesterday, man. I was like, man, this thing is nothing but an open like mud pit, you know.
I almost picked Okeechobee.
Oh, for today?
Yep.
Oh, I've been lost. I would have been completely lost. I would have no clue what was going on. Yeah.
I like fishing Okeechobee.
Oh, okay. If you would allowed me to fish the canals, I would have been okay. But if it was the open lake, like I don't know, man. You know?
It's a big lake, but it fishes. I mean, it fishes small, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I would go to the monkey box for sure. That's probably the only place I would go. But I don't know, man. That place is weird. It
Yeah,
can be really, really good.
I don't fish up in the north end.
Oh, you're more south, huh?
Yeah, I fish the south end.
Yeah, yeah. Like near Clewiston?
I go further than that.
Wow.
South, like South Bay, or there's a
Gotcha.
couple ramps out that way that I go to.
Right. Bro.
Oh, little bitty fella come up and tried to get him.
Man.
I know when you're up shallow, though, whoo, is this water clear?
Oh yeah. It's clear water. Clearer. But I mean, what I like about here, there's also good hard bottom too, man.
Oh
Like
yeah,
shell beds, good hard bottom for sure.
yeah. I can see this lake here, man. During spawn, putting up record numbers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Trust me, there are. I mean, we've seen enough biggins by some people we know, and out of this place. All right, John, I'm gonna start covering some water, man.
That's what I'm doing.
See if these fish are gonna be a little bit deeper, man.
There's one.
You got one?
Just a little one.
Little one?
Yeah.
Man,
I got the little ones down.
yeah. You can have all those you want, man. Oh,
Nah, I told you last night, man. You can have them ones.
nah, that's all you, bud. It's going to be close, John. I don't know, man.
Oh, did you catch another one?
Yep.
Oh, you hit it as soon as it hit the water.
Nope. That's going to go 13 and a half. This ain't KBF, dude. Those don't count.
I know, right?
You got another small one?
I hope he was a small one.
Oh, did you lose him?
Yeah. He hit it and just burrowed right straight towards me, and I couldn't get a good hook set in him.
Oh, that was probably 22. And there's no doubt that was a 22, dude. Sorry
Trust me,
for the
I'm
luck.
looking. I don't see no big one.
Yeah, I told you that's big fish land, man. I saw Guillermo throw out a 24 3/4 there one day. That 23, man, had to go about 7.5 pounds, don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah. I didn't bring scales.
Oh, I got some.
I'd say it's probably 7.5. There's a big old head to it, man. Big old head to it. I'm not going to give up on top water yet, dude. I think these fish will school up sometime during the day. Like when I was pre-fishing kind of around here, not this particular lake, but it seemed like these fish were definitely schooled up in deeper water, pushing bait. So I think we could see an epic topwater bite later on. You know, maybe around noon if the storms hold off. You get another one?
Yeah, I hope they do.
Yeah, it'd be fun. What's up, everybody, this morning? What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Out here, Greg Nosar versus John Fuchs in Florida. It's been a pretty slow morning. I got 2 fish on the board. John doesn't have any. He's caught several dinks. It's been a dink fest a little bit this morning, guys, but do have a 23 on the board this morning, so that's good. I caught it about 45 minutes ago, I'd say, before we came on air, of course. That's the way things work. But yeah, it's a little light, a little slow. We're here at Sellers Lake, which is in the National Forestry, in kind of in, I say, a little bit northeastern Florida. Northeastern Florida. John, how long did it take you to get here this morning, bud? From where you at?
It took me about 2.5 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too
That
bad.
depends on gas prices.
Yes, yes. Screw them gas prices, man. God. Yeah, I guess. I saw somewhere this weekend that Sheetz gas station is like lowering their prices to like $3.99. I'm like, if we're begging for $3.99 gas, man, things are just messed up, dude.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
are.
saying? Like thank you, Sheetz, but man, $3.99 gas. Like, is that a pipe dream? Crazy.
That's pretty bad. You don't know when the last time I seen $3.99 gas was.
I'm telling you, man. Like, that's a joke. Like, you know, they keep on blaming Russia for gas. It's like, I mean, like, you ever heard of America? Like, we have our own gas, man. Let's go. Let's start pumping some oil, man. You know? You know, if I was an oil company and the federal government told me I couldn't pump oil, you know what I'd do? I'd pump oil. You know, if they find me, you know what I'd do? Not pay it. You know what I mean? Until the next administration comes through. Get out of here with that crap. You know what I mean? Like I would wait like let's say if they find me like $10 billion. Like, yeah, you want that in nickels or dimes? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then, you know, I don't pay it. What are they gonna do? You know? Here in California. Oh my gosh, Chris. John Fox, Copperheads represent. That's Brian. That's FFB, Florida fanboy. Chris, man, that's horrible. $6. No, thank you. Why haven't you moved to Texas yet, Chris? Like every other Californian. Guys, I'm just trying to chuck like a floating worm type deal. Basically, just trying to get it in and out of these holes. We haven't seen much of a frog bite. That's why we're kind of just moseying around and kind of just dropping these sinkos and worms down in the holes, man. Just trying to get anything to get them to bite. I might flip over to like a rage bug here soon. Just kind of like skip it across and let it swim across the pads and stuff like that, man. But it's been tough, man. Tough. Let's see. Get some grass off my motor here. All right. I don't know what I would ever do without a kayak cushion, man.
Huh?
Like I just got a kayak cushion, one of those kayak cushions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, for my fat butt, dude, it's a lifesaver, man.
I do more standing than I do sitting.
Yeah. You're skinnier. Your legs can take it. Not enough. Wait. Oh, I see John. Let's go, John. Dink. John right now, but trying to find some cleaner water, man. Not clear water, but like stuff that's got more harder bottom, a lot less junk underneath, like kind of like slimy grass. So trying to find something a little bit more cleaner. See if we can get some stuff done here. Chris has said soon. Good for you, man. Get the heck out of California, man. All right. This dog has not been happy we've been here, man.
No, he hasn't.
The dog has not shut up since we've been here. Oh, there was a smaller one. A little dink came out of the grass. John, I'm feeling this bite's going to kick on, man. Let's go. Let's get a good bite going here, man. I'm waiting on you, man.
Don't wait on me.
If you take too long, man, I might not be the most respectful host. Might have to just start catching a bunch of 20s on you, man, and just put you out of your misery. I hate when that happens. You go to throw a Cinco, it breaks off your hook. Gary Yamamoto, man, brilliant guy, right? Makes great Cincos. But dude, like they work, they go down the bottom, they flutter great. But dude, you're like throwing, or having to replace them every like 10 casts, you know?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I hear some fish busting.
Did they start busting back there?
Uh-oh. I hear some fish busting. You might be in trouble. Could be some gar, though. You know, the old
I
adage.
seen a lot of gar back there.
Yeah. Could be the old adage, man. You know. Oh, daggone it. Actually, it was a good one, man.
You got one?
That I got off. I'm sure you're pretty disappointed about that one.
Oh, it truly breaks my heart.
Yeah. I'm sure it does. Throwing in some nasty stuff here, man.
Oh, that was a good one.
Missed him.
Yep. I turned his face and I seen the side of him. Like, oh.
Mm. Gosh. Dude, these fish are back here like so hard to get to. Like Danny Gann said, just throw in there, and then if you catch them, you have to worry about it getting the fish out later, right?
Yep. That's how we do it.
Yep. Oh, that's a perfect cast, dude. Be rewarded. Come on. Reward me from that cast. That's some bull crap right there. This should have been there, man. In Virginia, there's no question a bass would have been there. But y'all have some retarded bass here in Florida, man. They're definitely not where they're supposed to be. What bait is John throwing? Chris wanted to know. Rodney, how did you fix your motor? All right, so here's what I did, guys. Everybody knows my motor blew up. Yak Bass. Oh, what's up, dude? What's up, Robert? Guys, my motor for the motor guide, Minn Kota, was constantly going out, right? I was having the male end of the plug burn out, and it would burn out also on the female end of going into the kayak. So what I had to do, man, honestly, I got a recommendation from somebody on my Facebook page. He said, "Hey, man, go get the Camco square end plugs." And so I basically rewired 8-gauge wire out of the kayak and replaced the plugs with these Camco square end plugs and just spliced them into the motor. So I like these plugs a lot better, to be honest with you, man. They look like a lot more heavy duty, and they have a little bit better connection, I think. So it's just all you do is go look at Camco 8-gauge trolling motor plugs, and it seemed to do the trick, man. So I don't know, man. It was pretty interesting, man. I've actually talked to Old Town about the whole issues, and they said they're going to talk to quality control about it. But I mean, that doesn't do me any good. Yeah, that's great. Quality control can hear about all what it is. They try to send me some of the same old plugs again. I'm like, no, no, no. After 4 times, nah, man, nah, it's all right. You can have that. Now you got an XI3, right, John?
Yeah.
You won that from the KBBT tournament, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's a good motor, man.
Yep. As long as you get the right connections and everything like that.
Well, you upgraded yours too. You have like a 70 amp plug, don't you?
Yeah.
Like a Morocco is a Morocco plug?
Yeah, it's a boat trolling motor plug.
Right. Yeah, I just recommend it, man. I mean, save yourself a lot of heartache, guys, and just upgrade your plugs. If you guys have motors, if you're going to get a kayak with motors, guys, the factory installed plugs that you guys see, just not worth it, man. I mean, just go ahead and just get yourself rewired immediately up front, because it's going to save yourself a lot of heartache. 2 weeks ago or last weekend, John and I were fishing a team tournament together, and we had 6 guys on each team. And guys, I was literally 4 miles from a ramp, man, when my motor plugs melted, and I had to call John to come get me out of a marina that had to.
I forgot to send you a tow bill anyway, so
yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so gosh, man, that was disgusting. Yeah, I mean, it's just not fun, man. Like, you don't prepare for that. And one thing about this particular vehicle, so to speak, this kayak is, it's a motor only. Like, there's no inserts for pedals. And so, like, if your motor goes out or if your battery dies or whatever, good luck to you, man. I hope you have a good paddle and strong arms, because this thing's like 200 pounds, fully weighted, not including yourself. So, man, that's a hard paddle, man. Especially against the wind and current and everything else, man. That was struggle bus, dude. Struggle bus. But yeah, that's my recommendation, man. Go just get yourself new plugs, man. So let's see. Anderson plugs are the best. Yeah, Anderson is good. Throwing the Boring Cinco. Hey, dude, like, if you guys are coming on, we tried the frog bite and all that stuff, man. Just wasn't happening. So just wasn't happening.
Yeah, there is no top water action right now.
No, I'm gonna switch to a swim weight though. Robert's got me feeling bad about the Cinco, so I'm gonna switch over. All right, so I've got a Reaction Innovation Houdini belly weighted with a 3/0 hook swim bait, and I'm gonna try to throw some thick stuff and see what we can come up with, man. All because Robert's challenging my manhood. But like we said, man, anything that's gonna catch fish, dude, I don't care. By the way, that 23 was caught on the old Cinco. So John, I'll have to tell you, man, I've got some of the best flip-flop tan lines you've ever seen in your life, man. Freaking ridiculous. Swim jig. Yeah. All right. Listen, I'll listen to him. All right, Yak Basson, Mr. Robert Brown. I'll play the video game style with you guys. I don't care. There you go, bud. Swim jig. You happy now? John likes Seller so far. No, it doesn't. It's beautiful. It's a great lake in terms of structure, but it's been a dig fest for him. All right, Mr. Robert Brown, got the old swim jig on. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Throw it in some grass and pads and all that good stuff, man. Kind of like you did at Marion, dude. That's what it looks like. John, I can see your tracks where you've been. I think it would be a shame, though, if I come in and catch a couple 18s and 19s behind you here.
Oh, that just means I left a little too early. The gar were back in there deep.
Yeah. If you were Bobby Morin, you'd say those gar or where the bass are, man.
No.
I try to tell him that. I'm like, that's not happening. Well, you got the right lines. I could see where you fished. All the bubble trails.
Oh, yeah.
I see where you fished. Did you throw a frog back here?
Yep.
Man.
It looks too juicy not to.
I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. This place looks freaking amazing. I got the old Robert Brown swim jig on, man. When we throw the swim jig, so I'm throwing the swim jig. Even though I caught a 23 on a freaking Senko. What's up, y'all? Brown knows stuff. 2 DDs this year. Yep. I know Brad Case loves it. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brad loves this place for sure.
Oh,
got one on?
Come on.
Yeah.
That was a big one. That was a big one. Well, found one. There got to be some more back here.
They're here, man.
Well, this is the area I came back here. I just seen a little bass. I just seen a bunch of bait.
Right? John, can you hear me?
Yeah. You're breaking in and out though.
Okay. That was Blake.
Oh, my
Yeah,
biggest
buddy.
fan, huh?
Yep. Your biggest fan. Oh, I thought that was a bite. No, I got hung up. I was gonna give Robert Brown some props there, man.
Oh, that was a perfect cast. Come on now.
I told you, Florida bass don't reward perfect casts around here, man. They just
No,
don't.
they do not. I've caught
Let's
more
see.
bass when my line goes over a tree limb or something.
Score update. Score update's 34-0. I'm in the lead, or 30. I think 37. Was it 23 and 20? I'm sorry, 37-0. I got 23 and a quarter on the board. You put up 119 in Texas monthly Miller for June. I don't know what that means, Rodney. Uh, I know. Freaking Derek Miller put up that in one day. Uh, uh, um, you and John look good on the 65 inch. Oh, dude, thanks, man. Thanks. 65 inch. Did you hear that? Man, we're on the big screen, dude. Let's
Oh,
go.
nice.
Nice. Heck yeah.
I got a little one over here. That's got to be a little feller.
All right, I'm gonna show everybody what I'm looking at here. Sorry, my bracket broke for my over the shoulder thing. I'm gonna show everybody what I'm looking at. All right, this is what I am throwing in right here, guys. Looks juicy right there. See, this is what I'm kind of working, and it's pretty awesome.
Uh-oh.
But
He is long and skinny.
uh-oh, you got one?
I think I went to the hood to get this one out. Oh, I got a keeper.
Uh-oh, measurable. Let's go, John Fox. Yeah, guys, this is what I'm throwing into. So as you can see, what would you throw? I'll throw whatever you guys want me to. I'll throw whatever. Everybody's like, stay away from the Cinco, but guys, I'm telling you straight up, man. Like floating worm and Cinco in these holes do wonders, man. You see, I don't know if you can see, there's hard bottom there. We're at about 4 or 5 feet of water. As I get in here, let you guys see. Meanwhile, John's catching fish, and I'm trying to show you guys entertainment stuff. But this is good stuff, guys. So this is, oh, dude, I just saw one run underneath these pads. Anyway, you see that? That's what we're kind of flipping into in and around. This is frog central. So anyway, looks good. Hopefully that'll help you. Corey Dryer, jackhammer, and mag fatty would I be on? Okay, listen, I've got a mag fatty. I probably will be throwing that here soon, and yeah, very good. I haven't really thrown a jackhammer here, but anyway, that's some good advice. But John is in the middle of measuring his fish, so anyway, we're gonna give it a try. I got to throw a frog here though first, and then if no frog, we're gonna throw something else, maybe a speed worm or something another. So we'll see what happens. All right. course, got to go with the old white pad crasher. Love me a white frog. I swear John Fox may have like sabotaged my rods because I've been getting backlashes like crazy. Crazy. That grass is perfect for a jackhammer. Jody and I fish at those lakes around there and smash them. Sweet, dude. Sweet. Well, I've got a jackhammer. Believe you me, I've got one, and I got plenty of them. And I might just be coming on there, Mr. Corey Dryer. Thanks for the advice, man. We'll see. I agree, though. It is good for chatterbait for sure. But guys, we're on Sellers Lake, kind of in it's a national forestry of Florida, and I promise you, there's bigs in here. I mean, giants. I'll tell you, Brad had one heck of a month of April, I think it was. He caught like three. He caught several over 24 inches, including a 25. I was there, right where he caught him when he caught him, and I think Guillermo came in and caught like a 24. So it's just an impressive lake. It's full of it. So a little bit different time. I get it, man, but they're here for sure. Let's see. John's measuring his fish, so he'll be back in. I don't know about you guys. When you guys are frog fishing, man, I mean, I'm kind of like a visual person, and I just visualize this just giant mouth just coming up and just grabbing this thing and sucking it under, man, and then hoping for that just explosion bite, man. I don't know. That's what's so great about frog fishing. It's so exciting. What I'm gonna do, guys, what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna turn around the camera and let you guys see um, what's going on. Hopefully, you guys can see the frog action going on. So let me do this. Let me turn around the camera. Without losing my phone in the process. All right. There you go. All right. All right. Let me kind of adjust this camera down a little bit. Hopefully that's a better angle. Let me see if I can get John back on real quick, though. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get John back on. Drop shot jerk bait in there. Yeah, no problem. I like it. All right, guys. Carolina rig jerk bait. No problem. Sorry. Try to set it up, guys. Try to set it up. All right. Oh, that's a perfect cast. Come on. Oh, oh my gosh. I hope you guys saw that. That was a stalker. Came from the bottom. Stalk that freaking frog. Come on, big fish. Let's go. All right, let's see if John's back on. Hold on one second. Drop shot 3-inch shaky spark shed. Okay, cool, cool, cool. John is not back on here, so let me see here. Can you guys still hear me, by the way? And how's the view? Just let me know. Yes. Can y'all see the pads and all that stuff? Loud and clear. Looks good. All right. All right. Cool. 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 All right. Good deal. As I said, I'm just trying to get this thing set up just right. Let you guys see what's going on. Sorry, this X mount is not cooperating too well, so trying to get it right. Sorry, guys. It was just not working that way. It's like it's kind of like pushing the wrong buttons. So anyway, sorry, my apologies, guys. But you kind of get the gist of what I'm fishing, and see if we can get a big old blow up here. I don't know where Fox went. He should be on. He caught a fish. It's scoreable. Hadn't come back on yet. Just throwing a freaking frog through the pads, man. Hoping for a jet. Meanwhile, they're blowing up behind me. Of course they are. What's everybody doing this 4th of July weekend, man? Are you guys traveling? Are you guys fishing? Are you guys just going to do some barbecuing? Talk to me, man. And give me your best barbecue recipe, man. Give me something that's good. Let's go. I want to hear it. Oh, please. Come on, right there. Oh, come on. So weak behind the frog. And it turned away. They're just not super aggressive this morning. Man on top. I don't get it. But it's been like, I mean, everywhere I've gone. Really, top water bite hadn't really started till like noon. It's weird. Like, we're out here, started lines at 6 o'clock. That's when the sun really, just starts coming up here in Florida. And, man, we just didn't have a top water bite at all. I mean, nothing breaking, nothing. I mean, it was really, like, eerily calm. And I threw a frog, popper, stuff like that, man. And really nothing. I had a couple blow-ups on the popper. And, stuck with that frog bite, or that frog for a good hour. And honestly, just never got a good bite at all. And I figured, let's just kind of go subsurface a little bit. So we started throwing like a floating worm and Senko. Got bit, got a 14, lost an 18, had another good bite, took me in the grass. I don't know how big it was. And then caught a 23 and a quarter. So a 23 and a quarter, man, it's got some shoulders on. It's probably 7.5 pounds or something like that. Good fish, man. Of course, Blake Knight called me as I was talking to Blake. He's like he's my psychologist on the water, or psychiatrist on the water, and not really spun out, but he called me up and said, "Let's see how we're doing." And as soon as I started talking to him, boom, 23 and a quarter. So it was not all me. It was definitely Blake Knight. I give him all credit for that fish for sure. And yeah, here's Mr. Fox. Let's see. All right, let's see. Going to fish now. Good stuff. Gonna go meet up Matt Vogt at Seminole tomorrow. Nice. What lake are you fishing? Where's John Fox fishing? Hey guys, we're both at Sellers Lake, in Florida. So yeah, doing okay. John, man, got some pretty good advice, man. This morning, look, I showed him what was going on. Corey Dyer said throw the old jackhammer, man.
I was throwing that earlier, and I couldn't get nothing on it.
Right on.
Are you throwing it now?
No, I'm throwing still a frog. I got hit. I got blown up on a frog over here, man. Just one. I had a nice little wake. No commitment though, but I might throw that jackhammer here shortly.
I'm heading towards the main lake. I'm gonna try to work the edges of that outside grass.
Dude, it's nice, man. 12 foot, 13 foot out there, man. Did you score? Did you measure?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah, he was barely
Nice.
14.
Okay, right on the board, man. I think it's going to be one of those. Just you need 5 bites today, man. You're going to need every one of them. It's like
Yes,
that.
you
It's been
are.
like that, John. It's been like that, man. I'm telling you, dude. It hasn't been like this Florida fishing for me hasn't been great. Hasn't been spectacular at all.
Well, you let everybody around the country say you can come down here at any given day and throw up 100.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying some of them other guys are around the country. I ain't gonna, point Blake out or anything like that.
Oh, you mean Blake? Like every time you should fish Florida, you should throw up 100.
Yeah.
Like because my God, they just jump in your boat.
They do.
Yeah. Yep. All those 100 inches, they just jump in your boat, man. No doubt. That's Florida. Man. Bro, I'm thinking about going to that other lake here. That other pond.
Oh, that one area you said you ain't never fished?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Ain't like we're killing them in here.
Yeah. Because I'm a pre-fishing king. Usually do well in areas I just don't ever see. I don't know about you, man, but when you just fish, dude, it seems like you just get a little looser.
Yep.
You just freaking just go fishing, man.
Yep.
Tend to do better. Not trying to base things on history. I put up 92 inches yesterday. I've never fished that area. Never. I thought it was pretty good for not knowing that place.
All right.
I have to tell you though, man, I'm really disappointed in Florida management, man. Florida wildlife management and the water management, dude, it's not impressive at all. I have to tell you, Texas has by far the best bass management in the country, man. The share lunker program that they got.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat it, man. And I don't get the fact that why Florida consistently has to go out and kill the grass. Every year, dude, they're just nuking this grass, man. Makes no sense to me.
Well, I don't know how it is down here with that, but up north, when they sprayed up north, it's because a lot of the lakes that we fish, the homeowners association, they're complaining, oh, there's too many weeds. We can't go swimming. We can't do this. And
Yeah, well, I mean, look, and that's what, and I'll be honest with you, I think that's what is. I mean, Florida's got some of the most stupid homeowners associations I've ever seen in my life, man.
Yep.
I mean, just stupid. You know what I mean? They're just ridiculous. Dude, I'm marking them right here off this grass line, man. They're suspended.
Oh,
Got one?
On a
Oh,
fluke.
come on, man. On a fluke.
I lifted that
Damn.
thing. I was over a tree, and he just come unglued on it.
Yeah, man. I'm going, man, dude, they're marking them right here, man. They're right underneath me, dude.
Oh, he moved. I seen him. Think he's over there.
Get him, John. Let's go.
Oh, trust me, I'm trying.
Oh, there's a brush pile. There be brush piles out here. Oh, there's, dude, big old brush pile right here. I'm gonna hit an old spot lock. Down about 8 feet. Y'all tell me what you do for brush piles, man. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Tell me what you guys do when you see a brush pile. About 8 feet deep off a grass edge. Dude, I'm marking some big old marks right here, man. I don't have that live scope stuff, so I'm not cheating. Mooney, jig that thing. Big worm. I agree, man. 100%. Are they chasing bait? No, they're not. They're not chasing bait. That's the thing, man. We're really fishing like very dormant activity right now, man. It's definitely tough, man. A little tougher bite, a little grinder going on right now. John's working a fluke shallow. I'm kind of going a little bit more deeper. Found a brush pile. I'm kind of over top of it now. Also working a grass line with a worm. I should do the Robert Brown one-handed twirl, his jigging technique. He's made famous. John, looks like we got a little bit of front coming in. You can see the clouds.
Yep.
Man, I think, man, these fish should be getting fired up here, man. Let's go. Gotta catch some bigs, man. Let's go. You gotta fire up sometime today. Man, I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend, man. Especially the KFL being off. You guys deserve it, man. What a first 3 weeks. Get ready to start week 4 next week, July 9th. And man, I was looking at the schedule going on for week 4. Man, John, straight up, there's some big games, man. Big games. Like, you guys have a big game. You guys are going Swamp Donkeys, man. I mean, that's
From where?
I mean, you guys are at home, but you have the Swamp Donkeys. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we ain't worried about that.
Oh, there we go. Fish on. Ah, dink. Ain't worried about the Swamp Donkeys, dude. Let me say this: if they beat you guys, I don't know if you guys could go to a restaurant in Florida ever again, man. Like, you'll never be able to go out in public. You know what I mean? No chance. Hey, by the way, all you people out there that throw plastics in the water when they're done, you guys are losers. Don't do that. Freaking put your plastics in the back of a bag or something and throw them away when you get to the ramp.
I think there's a kid online who if you send him your old plastics, man, he breaks it down and he's making his own little bait.
I mean, that's cool. You know? That was my PSA Saturday morning announcement, you know? It's one of those, you remember back when you're kidding, and now you know. Now you know. Zoom 10-inch worm. Yeah, let's see. We got to finally get in some much needed rain East Texas this morning. That's good, man. Excellent. Yeah. It seems like half the country, I mean, like this area of the country's got enough rain, man. I mean, no doubt. No doubt. Guys, this has been the killer in Florida for me so far, man. It's a green pumpkin, just Zoom trickworm, man, on a shaky head. I mean, it's been. I caught 92 inches yesterday. It's been the ticket in Florida for me, man. In deeper water, about 8 to 10 feet of water. Honestly, that's really the most consistent bite I've seen. Has been a shaky head, even in grass. I know it sounds stupid, but I don't think they see it a lot here. I don't think they do, because a lot of people do fish like shallow, and they do what John's doing, like throwing flukes and frogs. But I think, man, I've been finding a ton of fish like in 8 to 10 feet of water. Um, you get through the dinks, and then all of a sudden you get like a 20, or a 19. So I'm gonna try it out, man, especially off this grass line. Because we fished some heavy cover, John. Me and John both have fished some heavy cover this morning. They just ain't there. So they've got to be pulled off these edges in deeper, cooler water, I think. What do you think, John?
We'll find out. Because, I mean, I had a couple bites up shallow. So that's why I'm up here now.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the bigger ones are in that shallow stuff. I just don't. I mean, they could be. Oh, I heard a giant splash. Let's see. Brad Case. Level as good as it was in the spring. Yeah, man. Yeah, Brad, it's actually a little bit better, a little bit better. Deeper water. It's about Brad. It's about a foot higher than it was in the spring. So got a 23 and a quarter on the board there, Mister Case. So at least got one big girl to bite. Other than that, it's been a dink fest. John, who's starting next week for you guys?
I think it's Conrad, Sherman Bishop, Thomas Anthony, and Matt Kasparak.
Oh, okay. Oh, big guns there, man. Big guns. And
Yeah,
then
we're not playing. That's
you guys are fishing Fellsmere.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a banger, man. But hey, I'll tell you this right now, man. Look, if you guys think that you're gonna run over these swamp donkeys there, I don't know, man. Russ Kennedy knows that lake, and I'm sure he'll share that information with his team. Bob Brisky's out there fishing it today, I think. He's practicing. I think it's gonna come down to like basically you got to have two good kickers, man, like 22s, 23s, man. I think that's going to be the matchup. My understanding, it's not fishing that great.
Oh no, it ain't.
Yeah,
but the guys they found them. So,
well, another thing too, man. Like that's another lake that's so like that has once was like a premier lake, and then the Shiner guys have gone in there and destroyed it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a daggone shame.
Yeah, because that lake was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, before the big boats came in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as the big boats came in, I mean, they had people. They were putting big bass in their live wells, and
Yep.
it just messed up everything.
Yep. Brad, if you want to come on this morning, come on. You know this lake more better than anybody else. Let me send you an invite if you guys want to come on and talk about this. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. See if I get Brad Case on. Come on. Talk to us about this lake. He knows it more so than anybody. Need to change rooms. Okay, he's coming. Matt knows that lake. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. Love. John, give me one team. Give me one team out of the South. You know that's going to be a problem. And don't give me this. Oh, we're not worried about anything. Every team kind of looks ahead. Who do you guys think that could be a problem with your conference? Oh, fish off. Oh, that was a dink.
I mean, I probably would have to say maybe Coosa.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But like we said, man, I mean that game's going to be intense, man, because I mean it's going to be down in Okeechobee. Again, it could be for the title. I mean, like a division win, because it's going to be a head-to-head, right? If you guys both go into that game, let's say 5-1 or 6-1, you know that head-to-head matchup's huge. You know,
Oh yeah,
it could be for the division. You could be for even not only the division, it could be for a bye week, right? And you guys get to host freaking home field throughout the playoffs. I mean, that could be huge for you guys.
if we get home field advantage, that's going to be ugly for some teams.
Oh yeah,
because you can't come down here and fish just like you normally fish. You just can't do it.
Yep. Especially on days like this, man. I mean, this is, you know, you got to do something that's a little bit abnormal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, we're gonna power fish our way through Florida. Really?
Maybe.
they just get in this funk, man. You know, it's not just this lake, dude. It's been like every lake I've fished so far. You know what I mean? It's been like this funk. I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess, you know, because of the 90-degree temperature, water temperatures and stuff. It's just ugly. Ugly. All right, change room. All right, good stuff. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Man. John, what's your favorite lake in Florida, man? Where's your favorite place to fish? It's got to be Tedder Rock, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There or I like Lake Buffum. I like Crooked Lake.
I've never heard of Crooked Lake.
Crooked, it's got some biggins in it.
Is it part of a chain, or where's that?
No, it's one lake. It's just it's all just like bent out of shape, just how it's shaped.
Gotcha. What about Butler chain? You ever fished the Butler chain?
No.
I hear awesome things about the Butler chain.
I hear, 50-50. It's just like any other Florida fishery,
Yeah.
It could be on one day and just straight up off the next.
Yeah. Of course, the Harris chain is real good. I love the Harris chain. I love how it shows. Let's see. Hey, Brad, I sent you an invite, bud, via text. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, Brad, I sent you an invite. Come on if you can.
Yeah, Brad, tell us about this garbage lake.
It's definitely not garbage. It's definitely not garbage. John doesn't like it because there's no docks here. You can't flip. Tough bite, man. Wow. All right.
That's some bluebird skies for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Florida fishing, man. I mean, again, I told you, it's been like this. It's been like this, man. Everywhere I've gone.
Why do you think Sherman likes to fish in hurricanes?
Yeah, he will. I'm gonna go find this little patch of underwater, deeper, like submerged hydrilla. Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, that's good.
There he is. What do you say, Mr. Case?
Hey, no, I was
What's
trying to
going
get
on,
off,
man?
get it on the laptop and not the phone.
I hear you, man. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
I'm gonna bring my volume up.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get rid of that. There we go. All right, can you hear me, Brad?
I can hear you.
All right, man. Talk to us about this lake, man. Dude, you've had unbelievable success here. You kind of turned me on to this lake, dude. And we came in here kind of post spawn, right at
Here,
post spawn.
let me get you off the Facebook side first.
Okay. There we go.
There,
So
now
yeah,
I don't have.
yeah, I heard an echo, but yeah, I mean, we came here kind of a post spawn. You, my friend, put up was 114 inches. out of here?
Yes, in 2 days. I think that water or that week. That week. I think what it was that week. Yeah.
Yeah, your biggest was what, 25 and a quarter or something like that?
I believe it was 25 and a quarter, and I had a 24 and a half right before that, about an hour before that.
Yeah. You caught
So
3 over 24 in a day, I think, right?
and
Or is
in
it
the
2?
2 days there. The first day was before you showed up with me, and then the second day was after you got there with me.
Yeah. Well, you put up 2 that day.
Yeah, that's right. That's 2 that day, and then the next day I put up 1,
Yeah.
and then the following Sunday went back in there after the Harris chain, and then caught another one down on the by the ramp that went 24 and a quarter or 24 and a half also,
Yep.
and there was another 24 caught that day that was the same one I had caught that previous let's see.
Yeah. Guillermo.
Yeah,
Guillermo caught
Guillermo
that
caught
one.
it. And it was
Yeah.
a seven
So,
and 3/4 pounder. And it was
yep.
only about 50 yards from where it was caught the first time.
Exactly. So on, obviously you remember how that lake fished then. There's like this same kind of cover, but there's more of a grass, it looks like coontail, but it's not really coontail. I don't know what it is. It's like a fuzzy end to it with a real skinny stalk, kind of grass
Yes.
that's underneath these pads. I don't know what kind of grass it really is,
Oh,
but
that's John.
um,
John's on with
so,
one. Let's see what he's got. Looks like a dink the way he's fighting it.
yep.
But it's a keeper. Or was.
She was going.
What about 15 inches, 16?
Probably 16.
Oh, John.
He was rushing it.
I had him next to the
Hooks it.
boat. He just,
Yep. I heard him hit the boat.
well, that sucks.
I just had one on, and it was about a 13.
All right. Where are you located right now, Greg?
I'm on, as you come in, I'm on the left mouth of that back pocket.
Where the boats go back through to the beach? Or before
No?
that?
You know that big pad pocket where your tree is, that little lay down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the left side of that mouth.
Oh, okay. Back there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the left side, though. So.
Oh, kind of toward that flat. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. I'll ask John, where's he?
He's right where you come in, off to the left.
Okay, at that mouth where the channel is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
They usually school there sometime throughout the day, but it's hard to know when.
Dude, I know, exactly. I'm gonna try to, Brad. I'm trying to go out in a little deeper water, man. Just to see if they're out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like just.
Well, probably around that island on the let's see, would that be the east side? We're facing with the ramps on the south side, so it should be the east side of that island.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that deeper drop.
I'm also,
but if it's up a foot, that puts you can get into a couple of those ponds too.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing, man. I'm thinking about not only on the south side, but I think if you go on that far northeast corner, there's another lake back there and another canal. I'm thinking about going back in through there, man.
Oh, where the boats go through to go to the beach?
I don't know if it's a beach or not, but there's like a little canal back there, and there's another lake.
Now there's one right up there by the road coming in off that north road. I don't know if that's
that's it.
Okay,
that's the one.
That looks almost
that's
similar to what you're in, but it's a little shallower.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. So never fished it, man. I'm thinking about heading that way. You know what I mean?
I understand.
It's been lackluster back here, bro.
I'd have to go back down, fish back down around the island a little bit, and then probably head back in there to the west from the ramp.
Yeah. Back in that thick stuff.
Yes.
Sure.
Grasshopper line.
But yeah, it's been tough, man.
Of course, you got the lake, the lake over on the other side, the Boy Scout area too, or the pond over there.
I don't know anything about no Boy Scouts there, man. I try to stay away from them Boy Scouts, man.
Oh, I understand. That's where the camp used to be. I don't know. It's also Fire Control Center is over there too.
I hear you, man. Boy Scout thing got a little fruity.
It's hard to believe these lakes are natural impoundments. There's no true levees, no spillways.
Yeah, I mean they're just they're naturally created, right? There's
Correct.
got to be a spring or something in here, man. You know, because how clear the water is, and it's just got a real consistent
Well,
water.
with the area
water
you're in,
source.
it's not. There's not really. Since it's national forest all around it.
Yep.
There's no real farming or anything to cause it to get muddy from runoffs.
Right.
It'll get dingy, and that's about it. But out there toward the middle, no.
Yeah. When you think of Florida lakes, though, man, you think of like tannic, black sanded bottoms and, kind of dingy water and, film and stuff like that. It's not like this here, man. It's clear, clean, deep water, It reminds me a lot of a northern lake, man.
I'm trying to figure out what John's doing with the stringer.
I came earlier and I got a bunch of them tied up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Now my string came off my trolling motor. So I can pull it up.
De-weed it.
That is no good.
Well, see, now we were talking about Fellsmere earlier. It has gone to catch, photo, release only, or catch and release. You can't even keep the bass in the live well anymore.
Nope.
Which is good.
That's good, man. That's good, man. But you know what, dude? They need to like put a stop to these shiner guys going down there, man. You know what I mean? The shiner guys have destroyed that lake.
Now you mean the shiner fishermen or the shiner collectors?
The shiner fishermen. They really have, man. I mean, they're throwing like 200, 300 shiners a day at these bass, And it's it's like anything else. These bass evolve, man. So these bass evolve, man. And pretty soon they're just not going to eat anything that's dangling in front of their face.
Well, right now they're doing pretty good on the 10-inch worms, speed worms, and swim baits. And a big one that's going on right now for them down there, running through the grass and right at the edge, is the rattle traps, bluebacks, chrome and bluebacks, silver and bluebacks. Since I'm one of the moderators on the Headwaters Fells Mirror page, you get to see a lot of that.
Sure. John, you got your motor fixed?
Huh?
You got your
Yeah.
motor?
I'm just creeping through the grass looking.
He's spook fishing right now.
I hear you.
But the only thing I'm seeing right now is a bunch of 10-inch spooks.
No, what I mean is, as you paddle around, when you spook the big one, you know you need to stop and start fishing again.
Yeah, once I start seeing bigger ones.
You can have all those small ones all you want, bro.
Well, right now, if you get 10 of them, he's ahead of you.
No, it's 14-inch minimum, man.
Well, that's still small to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, trust me.
It should be small to John, too.
Oh, it is. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when we were there, Greg was racking up those 14 to 20 inchers, and I was trying for those 20 and above.
I got into a mess of those for sure. A lot of 19s. I'll take several of them right now. For sure.
I think the way this lake's laid out, they're on that western side where you got the chain of the little lakes all piled in once the water comes on up, where I caught that last 24
Hold on, guys.
and a half.
They're schooling behind me.
So we got this team tournament coming up, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? 2 weeks,
Yeah,
right?
the KBBT team tournament. Yes, sir.
I'll be ready for that one.
You need a partner still.
Well, John said he's going to come on, Lessman,
All right.
and he'll be down there with me.
Right on. You guys are going to ICAST, right?
Yeah, we'll be at ICAST.
Oh, I knew they were here. Actually, that seemed like a pretty good one. Just missed it.
Oh, you jerked it out of it. Jerked it away from it. You're just
did.
tantalizing them.
I did. I forgot what a bass hit looked like, man. I was telling John around noon, these bass up here tend to school up, man. You start busting the top in deeper water. That's happened several times since I've been out in these lakes. Man, oh man.
Hmm.
Brad, what do you like doing adjustment when you have a slow day like this, man? What do you like? What do you like to do, man? Slow down, or you just like to just power fish and just whatever happens happens?
Well, I like to power fish, but after being cut back several times this year because I power fish and don't lay in the fish that I need,
Yeah,
I know I need to slow down.
yeah,
So my thoughts, and it might not be what would happen there, but what's happened at Fellsmere is that rattle trap. It's been making me wonder running it down on that outside side and those deeper channels,
uh huh,
which is not too deep, not big, but a few channels there. But on the outside, especially when they're getting ready to school,
right,
and see what it would do. It might not, just have one, cast it every now and then and see.
yeah,
But I would still be using the swim bait real slow.
right,
But I've seen what you've done with that wacky there, so I know what it can do.
right. Let's see. Jason,
I ain't
good
got the
morning,
chat showing.
fellas. Let's see some fish. We're trying to, bro. We're trying to.
Right, there's comments.
Yep, we're trying to. So I think it's just going to be one of these later bites, man. The way it's been. We'll see. Brad, also the vegetation seems like it's died out some. Like not a lot of that Kissimmee grass. It was, and looks the pads are covered underneath it with some real thick like coontail, and but the pads like the pads in the middle are kind of sporadic. You know what I mean? So the
Okay.
vegetation's definitely changed a little bit here. It's not as full as it was. You know?
Yeah, I think the spot where you came into where I was at, sounds like where you're at now, that back hole. I think it holds a bite longer throughout the day than the other spots because it
Yeah,
has the pine trees all around it.
yeah, I agree. What I may do is make a run for that other lake just to kind of check it out. And if not, I'm gonna head west. I mean,
37.25. Where do I put in the chat?
let's see, score update 37-25. Let's see,
That's what I was
47.
just to say. 37.25 to 14. Greg in the
Yeah,
lead with 2 fish. I was going to try to write that in there, but I don't see how we comment back.
you can just hit comments. Yeah, you can comment back.
All right. Jason did it.
Thank you. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of the mouth, fish that area off the point there first. You know that sharp point.
So you're going out through the channel, the canal, little canal coming in, or the flat?
The canal. But you know that point as you first come in from the main lake?
On the right?
Like that.
You got one on the right and left. Well, you got a
Yeah,
little
it's
dip
gonna be.
on that left side.
Yeah, as I'm coming out, it's gonna be on the right. Group of pads there on the point. Try to push in there.
Y'all hadn't done much fishing between the bank and the pads yet, have you?
A little bit of it, yeah. Yeah, we sure have. I have not seen anything super shallow. I know John has fished super shallow off the flat and didn't do anything.
64 degree there in Ohio. Huh.
Wow. Bring some of that down. Sounds awesome.
Scott's asking if one of y'all have used a spinnerbait yet.
No. I haven't used a spinner
Scott,
bait.
there's a lot of thin grass. It's kind of wiry up mixed with the coontail, and it doesn't take long to get. You can do good to make a good long or decent cast and get it halfway back before it's all balled up on the blades.
That's right, exactly.
I said even with a chatterbait, a chatterbait type bait that I like using in there also as a backup. You have to find complete open water or get out there in the main area. There have been a probably about what a 10-acre pond area, 10 to 15.
Yeah.
That's off the main lake. And it's one of those areas that has pads and a lot of coontail, and it has pine trees all the way around it. It gives it shade throughout the day, not the whole area, but around the bank. That's what they're in. Greg's moving outside of that. And John's looking to try to find that special bass.
I'm going out to that island that's in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a run, Brad, to that other pond.
All right. When you go up to it, as you're entering it, there's two entrances to it. But you're coming to that first one, and it's the canal going back all the way to the back.
Yep.
Now, there was some signs back there before, but I couldn't make them out where they're trying to say private property or whatever before it went to the other. But you don't know what it's talking about or whatever.
I don't think it's private property back there. The lake is named. So
it is named. There is a canal going back. I think it's private when it gets down so low that you have to walk on their land.
Maybe. I guess. I don't know. But I mean, that's definitely it's connected to this lake, so it's got to be public.
And it even has a boat ramp on the upper end of it too.
Yeah.
On Beekman Lake there.
But yeah, that's what it is. Exactly.
But you got that canal going in there.
Let's see what
I got on the map on here. Be honest. Should be their sellers. Yeah, it says it's got 24 foot deep out there in a few areas on that lake.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, oh man.
I'm gonna make me a thing of coffee real quick.
John wanted to know where the bait was. Well, I found it.
What'd you find?
School of shad.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go to this little point here. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, there's a swirl. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Oh, just had a huge blow up on a frog. Huge. I saw him swirl it.
That was your first O. Meanwhile, the fish now is en route to John.
Yeah, that's right. That sucker came flying out of the water, man. It might be
Oh,
close,
that
man.
one.
Yeah.
That can't be the one you were just talking about.
No,
Come
no,
on
no, no.
now.
It wasn't. No, no, no. Trust me. There was a lot bigger one than this. A lot bigger one.
That looks like about 13 and a half.
Yeah, it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna miss the mark. Brad, you're dead on.
Oh, we lost John.
All right, I know there's a bigger one in there. No. Daggone it.
Are you pulling yourself to it?
Yeah,
Was he on?
he was on.
Well, see, you can let him get off now.
He's off. I'm stuck on the pad. It's been like that all morning, dude. They get on, they get wrapped around pads. Next thing you know, you got to go in and get them. Crisis averted. We're gonna chuck this frog again.
While you're sitting there, start pitching.
I am. I am. I'm on through the other side of this pad field, man.
By the bank?
It's on the other side of this pad field. Come on, fish. Oh, there's a big swirl. Big old swirl. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, my God.
Just relax.
Dude. Oh. That was a big fish. Dude, that was a big fish. They're playing with it, though. They're not, like, hammering it.
May need that skip shad.
Yeah. God. I almost took it right off the pad. Come on. Oh, come on. I know you're in here. just had a school of shad just bust the top of the water right beside me, man. Definitely seeing more action right now, man.
Well, 10 o'clock. I wanted to stay down another week after I cast, but we got our fifth tournament then. I think our fifth one. That one might measure.
I don't think so. I don't think so, man.
No, I see what you're saying. It looks a little slimmer.
Yep.
Made it look longer. My grandkid has put Coke cans up against the window here. I'm like, hide them and not want to move them out. There's nothing yet from last post.
Yeah.
Let me go over here and see if update. Still just 3 entries, no change there.
Yep. Guys, I'm fishing about 6 feet of water between the bank
In the
and behind the
pads?
Kissimmee behind the Kissimmee grass. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was asking earlier. How much of that have y'all been in?
Yeah, I've been right. It's like a slot.
Yeah, see, it was only about 4.5 to 5 last time there. So if it's
Yeah.
up that, if you got 6, it's about a foot deeper then.
Yeah, it's about a foot deeper, for sure.
And guys, y'all can't go off of what's on Navionics because it'll say there's an island there. That island may not be there. It could be a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot underwater.
Oh, it's there. It's huge.
No, I'm at the other islands that they say around that location.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of small ones that the Navionics will say it's there and they're not.
Right. There could be just mounds now.
And what I understand on this lake, a lot of people like coming in there around mid-morning or so. You heard us talking about shiners, and they'll use them on that outside edge, cast about up against the grass, and let the shiners do the work.
Right. I mean, that's not. I don't know, man. I don't see how that's fishing, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I've done it before and enjoy it. It's just the mood you're in or whatever. But there's a lot of people that never have caught fish and just want to see what they can catch. And a guide carries them out, and they use a dog food, breads, whatever, and they catch the shiners right there, and they use them from that spot only, not bring them in.
Right.
And they can do that there at Fellsmere. That's legal on that. Not supposed to have the shiner contractors or whatever you want to call it catch them and bring them out.
Yeah.
even though there's plenty there. There are a lot of bait fish there, but the shiners aren't not the main bait. The tilapia is a lot of the. That's why when you look at Fellsmere, you don't see many small tilapia. You see a lot of big ones.
Oh yeah, huge.
And they're
About every
averaging
lake.
2 to 3 pounds a piece.
Yeah, they're gigantic.
But bass being bass, they eat opportunity, whatever comes in front of them.
Except for today.
Well, it just might not be the right color stripe on there, or the right freckle at the time of the day.
Brad, I'm tucked in way behind this Kissimmee grass in this slough.
Oh, that's one of the spots I like because the boats won't do that too often.
They'll fish the front edge, like you said. They ain't coming back in here.
You see any boats out there today?
No, sir. I'm shocked on 4th of July weekend. They're not here.
Yeah, or especially trying to go to that beach over there yet. Well, it's still maybe a little early for that.
Yeah. All right. Let's give me my last stretch, and I'm going to go to that other lake.
You know what
Oh, that's
surprised me
perfect
though?
cast.
They're fishing there. We didn't see that many gators there.
No.
And you were talking about the sand earlier. It is sandy, not black sand, not black muck. It is sandy. You can
It's
just about
white
walk
sand.
anywhere.
Yep. It's all, yeah, I mean, even the roads coming in here, it's just like nothing but sand.
Now, guys, they are bass up in that Kissimmee grass. Some of my other fishing partners tried to punch that stuff. Unless you could find that little opening to punch, it was almost impossible to move the bait up and down because between the Kissimmee grass and the hydrilla or milfoil in it, it was just hanging the bait up. But the bass would be up under there if you could ever get it down in there without it having being look like a grass ball coming through there on them.
Yeah. Right now I'm fishing a slough of pads and Kissimmee grass and pepper grass. All right. Oh my gosh, this motor has got so much crap on it.
Is John just having service problems?
I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure. And as I just put my paddle in the water, there goes a bass just underneath the grass mat. I'm gonna show you what I'm fishing, guys. You gotta see what's going on. So this is where I'm fishing right now.
And
There's
you're going
Mr.
down,
Fox.
there's the island.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And that's
I'm
the
kind of
point
just
he was
going down
talking
this little
about.
slough. Yeah, that's the point. So
The island
I bet
off
you're
to the
going.
left.
Did you fish the island? Nothing. The old, I think they're going to be in this stuff. I truly do, man.
Now you got a little bit thicker and wider gap behind you, going back toward that other lake you're talking about.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now you're gonna
How did-
now I'm gonna want to stop there on the way down.
Yeah. Right. Parts of me wants maybe just punt and go to that West End, man. Right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that thick stuff, you know, instead of trying that other lake, just go to that West End, see if we can get to that thick stuff and see if they're in there. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's good sandy bottom. You got some pads, and around those pads, you got open, clear water, and it is clear in that area. I mean, you see 4 foot down with no problem.
Yeah. I'm thinking about just chucking a swim bait through there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's what John was doing the day he was in there both days.
yeah.
And then you got those 2 small ponds. If it is up high enough, I figure your resident bass in those 2 small ponds back in there could, if you could get to them, might show up.
Right. Yeah.
But I definitely would try that point as you go by it, unless John's going to beat you to it. And I'm talking about when I said John fishing before, that was John Lessman.
Yeah.
Now John done beat you to that point out there.
He did.
He'd already went around the island and come back.
Yeah.
I'm fishing. He's power fishing, huh?
Yes, he did. Oh yeah, he's searching right now. For sure. Well, Brad, I'm gonna get off here, man. Listen, I'm gonna get off here. We've been on here for a couple hours now, and we're gonna go try to catch him up, man. Try to find him. We'll come back on a little later.
Okay. All right. I'll try to catch it when y'all come back on.
Sounds good. See you guys.
All right.